It was a pretty crazy battle with those guys, the 1931, and all three of us were sliding all over the track. We were all getting loose, it seemed like, or tight, or both, actually, to be honest with you. Then 31 got loose and going into 3 after he was driving me down to the inside on the straightaway, and then 19 slid it in there and cleaned them both out. I just was in the right place at the right time, I guess.
That was a very fun race. I mean, caution came out when we needed it, and this is a little too tight. I mean, I couldn't catch him, but overall, solid run. Proud of my team. We succeed every week, and it's a good run.
Yeah, we've worked really hard on it over the winter, just making changes, trying to go forward with everything, keep it up the rest of the division, and, those hard, long nights, they paid off. You're just trying to race the guys around you. You don't want to look too far ahead or too far behind. Once we were clean and in fresh air, we seemed to be pretty good there and kept up with the leaders, so that was great.
Yeah, it was quite a race, quite a night. So many ups and downs coming to this track. It's one of the hardest around in the Northeast, and I won at Thompson. It wasn't full field, so there was a lot of cars, about 30 tonight, and to take it home tonight and lead all those laps and get out front early, the clean air really helped, and it's just so good from getting second place last year and a bunch of crashes and not doing good, not running full season. To get it done tonight means so much to me and so much to my team and family, and it's just amazing. And to do it at Stafford with these Chassis Pro guys is just phenomenal. Yeah, we're definitely a low-budget team, and we had a bad wreck 6 weeks ago last year, and we're out for the rest of the year. So we've kept the car in one piece for the most part this year and had some good finishes. So to come get the job done tonight and proving to myself and everyone that I can run up front and win means we're going to try our hardest to be full-time and give it a points run.
Yeah, I'm sure we're about the same, but at the end he was at a better car. Mine was just a little too tight to get around him, but on a free run I bet mine was a little bit faster, but he held his line good and won it. Yeah, it's going good. I got all top 3 finishes except the one that rained out. That was looking like a top 3 finish. It's a pretty strong year so far, maybe a championship year.
Yeah, it was definitely a good night. There was some carnage right in the beginning, and we avoided that, thankfully. And the car was really good. I thought we had a little bit better, but she got a little free in the center on the gas, but it was really good. It was definitely awesome. Feels good to get on podium again. Well, Scott Tapley says pushing, in the first lap don't work, in their first corner, and that's exactly what they did, was pushed, and I feel bad for the guys that got knocked out. There was 3 or 4 cars that got knocked out that were, good runners that were looking forward to a good night. Feel bad for them. But, we're happy with this, and we're going to work from here. We just got to keep getting to this podium. We've got to get this win. It's a little elusive on us right now, but we're going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, the car was phenomenal. My crew, we've been thrashing on it week in and week out, and we got it right where we left off last year, and it's going to be fun rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good show. We were quick, obviously, starting deep in the field. Let Adam get out on us. I think we were probably as good or better than him there at the end, but we keep bringing a good car every week. Finishes keep reflecting it, and that's what matters. That's all I'm trying to do, click off good runs. I want to win a few more. I set a goal of 6 this year, so that's what we're shooting for. It's tough to say. I think we just sometimes fade at the end of the year, but this year we got a fresh motor from Dave Miller, an auto machine. He built a heck of a bullet, and I think that's going to propel us to a lot of wins and a lot of good runs throughout the year.
Yeah, the Tavern on Tracks 39. She's moving. We're doing a lot of work, and we're getting it. I'm getting happy, very happy. I can't thank the guys enough. I mean, look at them. They're smiling. They're happy. I can't say enough. I'm excited. It's finally is time. Matt Vaster told me how to scrub in a tire while I'm going, so I have good grip starting the restart, and it worked. I'm like, I get the little pinpoints of them telling me what to do, and I'm listening, and trying to drive on the outside. I mean, it's so much different being up front. It's unbelievable, unbelievable.
That, like I said out there, that shouldn't happen. When the leaders are 5 back and people are racing for 23rd and 24th, that shouldn't happen. But no, we had a really stout car tonight. We came back and struggled a little bit at the opener, and found out we had to keep up with the track, made some changes, and it seems like we're right back where we want to be. Come to the racetrack and try and do the best you can and win races and mainly stay in one piece. And it's tough when the racing's so damn tight because there's a lot of cars here that can win. We were stuck on the top in the first half of that race, and it's just tough. Everyone's pretty close. So
from the get-go, we were good. Car was favoring towards my liking, and then as soon as the run started going on, I just started tightening up a little bit through the middle, and that's where kind of Steven was beating me. I was moving the car around a lot, trying to make time up on the track, and it just wasn't enough, And then obviously the last lap was hectic. I mean, I gave it everything going down into 3, and it obviously wasn't enough. I'm not going to do the guy dirty and take a win away from him, but we're really close, and it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, I'll take the podium for sure, but I'm really hungry for that first win.
Car was really good tonight. Just anywhere I wanted to go, it would go, and just needed a yellow there at the end. Just kind of gets strung out if you go more than like 10, 15 laps, and whoever's out front usually checks out. So it is what it is. Just can't thank everyone enough. The whole Petty Cash crew, Ginny, Tick Mike, JJ, just everybody that makes this happen. Pettit for the Austin Power, Waddell Communications, the Florida Connection, Champs Boxing, just everybody that makes this work.
It was a lot of fun. Definitely a big learning curve going from karts to this. As I jumped straight through. I think I stopped halfway through the Junior Outlaws, went straight to a limited, and just started going. Only one way to learn, I guess, and that's by doing. When I saw the double sticks, I was like, all right, 2 more laps. Let's go. Caution's out. And I sighed in the car. I was like, not again. And that restart, that took everything I got. I had no idea if it was going to make it or not, but there was only one way to find out, and that's by going.
Last restart, I mean, it got pretty hairy before then. It looked like we were just going to go, finish out the checker flag under green, finish the race. But they all stacked up in front of me. I lifted up Alexandra Fern, and I was just praying I didn't stove in the radiator, and I was keeping an eye on my temperatures, and I was able to finish second. Probably a few more laps. I could have got Damien, but I needed a 5-lap run instead of a 3-lap run there. So I got to thank all my family for what they do. My dad, my aunt, my uncle, my sister, my grandfather, my buddy Scott. I got to thank all my sponsors. Rosati Family, LNS Equipment, Bobcat of Connecticut, Jeans Ford and Chevy, Delivery Solutions LLC, Aspen Hill Farm, Riley Generators, McConey Setup Shop, CT Ceramic Coatings, and everybody else that helps out in the car. We're going to try to come back another podium, so we only got one position to improve on.
Yeah, I think I had something if I had maybe 1 or 2 more laps, but we're trying to be smart and run a good race. And hats off to the 87 car. That was a good, nice win for, somebody new. And, it's got to be smart when you're points racing. I think we're actually tied. So I got to drive smart.